to this week's Panther Sport Weekly. I'm Bailey Henderson.
And I'm David Gearhart. It's spring break here at Davenport, and before your Panthers head on their spring break trips, let's see how they did this past week.
This week, our women's tennis team traveled to Big Rapids where they took on Ferris State, resulting with a match score of 6-3, taking home a win for the Panthers.
The women's tennis team lost their first match against Northwood, Florida, 9-0. This past weekend, the women's hockey team traveled to Flint, Michigan for the CCWHA playoffs. The Panthers went 0-2-1 in pool play with a tie against Michigan. The men's lacrosse team got their season started this weekend as they faced off against Pittsburgh and George Washington. The Panthers won both games to start the season 2-0. The men's basketball team concluded their regular season on Saturday as they faced off against Siena Heights. The Panthers won the game to lock up the second seed in the conference. In the NAIA Game of the Week, the women's basketball team defeated Siena Heights to conclude their season with only one loss in the WAC conference. The track and field team competed in the WAC championships in Angola, Indiana. The women's team finished in 4th place while the men finished in 5th. The women's rugby team continued their spring season and they suffered their first loss in 15's play as a program as they lost 25-19 to Indiana. The softball team officially started their season as they traveled down to Florida for their spring break trip. The Panthers got 2 wins against Northwood of Florida to start their season. The baseball team started their spring break trip with 2 wins over Grace University of Nebraska. The men's tennis team was able to squeak out their first match as they won by a slim margin 5-4. The D1 hockey team was unable to retain their GLCHL title as they lost to Adrian in the championship game 4-1. As part of Feature Week this week with the cheer and dance team, we pulled aside Linnea Heatherly to ask her a few questions to get to know her a little better. What is your favorite time of year?
Definitely summer. Love the beach.
Favorite food?
Anything pasta.
And what is your favorite dance move?
Oh, my favorite dance move, probably some sort of leap. Jumps are my favorite. Yeah.
And what's your ideal vacation spot?
Somewhere very warm on the beach. I went to Jamaica for my honeymoon, and that was pretty great, so we can say Jamaica.
Favorite sports team?
The Davenport University Panthers.
And what is your favorite Olympic event?
Oh, for the Winter Olympics, it's ice skating or the ice dancing.
And what is your favorite meal of the day?
Dinner.
And favorite thing to bake?
Ooh, cake pops.
And if you weren't coaching dance, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't coaching dance, I'd probably be working at a bakery. I'm kind of starting my own little business, making cake pops and things like that. So I guess spending more time doing that.
And finally, what is your dream car?
My dream car is a red Mustang convertible.
Thank you for watching this week's Panther Sports Preview, and don't forget to follow your Panthers as they head out on their spring break trips. And remember,
Get where the world is going.